Okay, students, today I'm going to explain all the information that you need to know to do your personal coat of arms project. So you can see on my screen, I have a lot of different pages here to go through. I'm not going to go through all of them. Some of them are just for me, but your coat of arms is going to look kind of like a shield. So you can see that in these examples, but inside the shield, you're going to have things to represent you. So on the information sheet, you can see that it says personal coat of arms at the top, and then it gives you a little background on what that is. So it says in the Middle Ages, individuals were used to identify by their coat of arms as they were used on the battlefield to identify a person's friends and foes, and they were often in the shape of the shield. The symbols used on the coat of arms were chosen carefully to represent an individual or their entire family. So, like I said, it's going to represent you. It can represent your family if you want it to. Then it says design your coat of arms. Create your own coat of arms based on your hobbies, unique personality, character traits, and your family. Read through the list of colors, animals, and symbols below and decide which colors, animals, and symbols best represent you. So it gives you some questions to help you kind of think about that. So you might want to include some of these things. So it says include the following information on your coat of arms. A symbol to represent an important place, a symbol to represent a hobby or an activity, an animal to represent you, any other symbol or picture. So they're just giving you another option if you want to add more, and then a personal motto. So that's like word or phrase that represent you. And then I'm not going to go through the whole list down here at the bottom, but you can see they have a list of symbols here and what those symbols mean, a list of animals and what those animals mean and what they represent, same things with colors. So this is what people have found over time when they've looked at coat of arms and what they think they represented to the people that use them throughout history. So you're going to look at that and come up with your ideas. And then I want you to actually write down your ideas before you start drawing. So these are the same questions on this sheet of paper where you're going to do your writing. So notice these questions are the same as the ones on here. Okay, so this is where you'll see them first, but this is just where I want you to actually write your response to those questions. Okay, and so for this project, I know we've done artist statements a little bit different in the past. This page here is just where you're going to write your artist statement. So you won't get to this till after the end, whenever you've actually already completed your drawings. Now, for this project, you don't necessarily have to use a template. Most people do. It makes it a little bit easier, but I have some templates for you to use. So you can see this page looks like a shield, and you're going to be able to put different things like each symbol that you picked out, your drawings of those things. So the symbol that you picked to represent you, the animal, all kinds of things in here. And then maybe you could put your phrase or motto up here on the ribbon and, use the colors that you picked out on this template. So that makes it a little bit easier to keep it in the shield shape, because we know that's what a coat of arms typically was. They typically were in the shape of the shield. This one is sectioned off for you. I also have this one here that's just blank. There's lots of different ways that you can do it. So I'll go back to the examples real quick. So you'll notice both of these are sectioned off, but this one, it looks like they put the ribbon down at the bottom with the words, and this one up at the top. So there's lots of different ways that you can do it, but as you can see, there's lots of different things going on. So I want to make sure you take the time to plan out and understand what it's asking you in these questions, and take some time to look at these examples to think about what you're going to do before you actually just go straight into drawing, because you might change your mind. So you want to make sure you have a good plan before you get started.